This one thing has resulted in over 8 figures in revenue generated across multiple different businesses. Now, back in the day when I was not using this one thing, and if I would have been, it would have increased our revenue exponentially. So in this video, we're gonna be covering sales funnels and what are funnels. Now, you may have heard a little bit about funnels before in the past and maybe thought it was techno-babble and got a little bit intimidated by it because a lot of people don't know about funnels and they think that you have to be this expert marketer guru to be able to use them. But I'm gonna break down in this video exactly what funnels are, a few different types of funnels, and why funnels are crushing websites. We literally do not use websites for anything, but back in the day when I started my business, all of our businesses and all of our different websites were actually on fundamental websites. So one of the main reasons why I like funnels is because it's multi-dimensional. When we look at websites, usually websites are single dimensional. So let me explain. Here's a typical website. Now, typical websites can have pages, right? You can have pages, but when you look at funnels, funnels can have steps. So what's the difference between pages and steps? Well, on a traditional website, it's single dimensional. So you go to www blank, whatever the website is, and it brings you to this home page, right? Now, when you're at the home page, up here, usually there's tabs or there's a menu here that goes to different pages. But when you land on this home page, there's not really any opt-in. You're not really securing any type of intellectual property or any type of customer info that's gonna cause conversion. So in the past, if we're running social media ads or we're running paid advertising like Facebook or Google ads or whatever type of ads we're running, traffic in general to our website, if they don't buy our stuff, right? If they don't buy our stuff and they leave, we have no information. It's very difficult to remarket to them with the exception of just having a pixel on here and retargeting to them, but we don't have any additional information. And if they do come and they do buy something, well, our UPT or unit per transaction and our ACV or average cart value is gonna be lower because it's single dimensional. So let me explain a few reasons why I like the funnels significantly better and how you can not only increase the leads that you're getting, lead quality that you're getting, but also increase your UPT and your ACV. So when you come into a funnel, there are steps. So there's tons of different types of funnels. I'm gonna give you one example. You have one example is gonna be a lead magnet, okay? A lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is when you come to this funnel or you come to this website essentially, and you're giving them something in exchange for their information. So it could be download this free ebook, download this new report, download this PDF, download this thing, get this, watch this video, whatever it is, you're exchanging them something of value in exchange for their email, their phone number, their address, whatever valuable information that you need, right? Now, when they come in through this actual funnel with step one, and you have this information, not only can you still pixel them and retarget them via Facebook and Google ads, but then you can get into email and SMS marketing. By the way, when I got started with my companies and with e-commerce and with selling on Amazon, we were only using PPC, and then we leveled up to social media, and then we took it to the next step with SEO and with Facebook and Google ads, but it took me a very long time to understand the power of SMS. So on all of your pages, you wanna make sure that you're getting your phone number and email because phone number has about a 90% open rate. Email, if you're really, really good, you may be able to get around a 20%. So that's the lead magnet, and that's to collect lead or customer information. Now, next is gonna be the sales funnel, right? Now, there's tons of different types of funnels, and if you guys like this video, down below, say we want more or make more funnel videos, and I can literally break down some of the top funnels that I'm using in our 8-figure company and explain to you how we use them and why we use them. But these are the two of the biggest ones. Lead magnets is for client attribution and attraction, right? So attracting customers, getting new leads, and then sales funnels are to sell them stuff. So when they come to a website and you have these different pages, like one of these tabs would be learn more or contact us. And then another one would be like our products or our catalog. So it doesn't work because you're trying to do too many things on one page and people just bounce around and then they leave and you don't have customer information. Well, when it comes to funnels, you can use these two different steps, lead magnets and sales funnels, to achieve a higher conversion rate, whether it's signing up for emails, getting customer information, or getting sales. So for instance, and I'll give you a perfect example with one of our funnels that we do, our sales funnel, it works like this. Step one or page one, right? Because there's steps, not pages. Step one is gonna be an opt-in, okay? So the opt-in is gonna say, hey, I'm gonna give you this thing of value in exchange of something of value for my company. So in my example, hey, I'm gonna give you this free video that's breaking down the latest tips, strategies, tactics when it comes to starting an online Amazon business. We're gonna explain why this business works, why this business is gonna continue to work. And in order to get that video, all you have to do is put in your email. So here we put in the email, right? On page 1 or step 1, and then it goes to what we call a VSL or video sales letter, right? Now a video sales letter is just gonna be a short video, 7 to 20 minutes, that is talking about the thing that you said that you're gonna give them for free, and then it's going to make an offer. You can do one of two offers, right? You can do a buy now, or you can do a buy later. Now, what is the difference between a buy now and a buy later, and why would you use one? If you're in e-commerce, you're selling physical products, you're selling products under $297, even if it's info or consulting, you can do a buy now. We've been able to do buy now up to $1,997, $1,997. Of course, the lower the ticket, the higher the conversion. If you're doing a buy later, typically it's gonna be a product that's over $1,000 because you'll have higher conversions. Buy later is just gonna be sending it to a different sales mechanism, which is not a sales cart, it's a sales team. It's just a different process. Again, if you guys wanna learn more about this, let me know down below in the comments. I read all the comments. And if you guys are interested in this stuff, I kind of know a little bit, so I can teach you about it. So opt-in, page 1, page 2, video sales letter. Page 3 is gonna be, since we're doing the buy later tactic on this example that I'm giving you, is gonna be an app, and then the last is gonna be a thank you page. Okay? Now, regardless if they fill out the app or not, they get to the thank you page. So when you fill out the app, it has this scientific logic built in to where if you're qualified to work with us and we're a good fit, you get to go to the thank you page and you schedule a call with our team. If this is not a good fit, we're not a good fit, the offer's not a good fit, then it passes you to the thank you page. So you can integrate this different logic. So one of the biggest issues if you're doing the buy later is having qualified people on the phone with your team who are dream prospects, dream clients, where it's a good match for them and a good match for you versus having people who aren't, right? You don't want people in your world who are not a good fit. So you can implement this logic through apps, and the app that we use is Typeform, to the point where if it's not a good fit for them or for you, they get to the thank you page and you give them free stuff, free YouTube videos, free podcasts, so on and so forth. So by the way, guys, this works with physical products, this works with consulting, this works with digital products. Any type of products you can use these funnels, and funnels are gonna convert significantly higher than websites because websites have multiple different pages, they're confusing, they're not focused on conversions, and funnels are very step-by-step, multiple different steps, and they focus highly on conversions. For example, when we were running websites back in the day, it was very difficult to have upsells and order bumps and different types of downsells and cross promotions. These are different sales strategies, right? Sales optimization strategies to increase your UPT, which is unit per transaction, or your ACV, which is your average cart value. Now, UPT and ACV are two things that you want to focus on when you have a website or a funnel. Again, funnels are crushing it. Websites take long to build, they're expensive to maintain, and they do not convert, whether you're looking for leads or you're trying to sell stuff. And if you're trying to get leads and sell stuff on a website, it's not gonna work very well, right? You wanna have this step-by-step process, and you wanna focus on these things. So for instance, here in the VSL, let's say you were selling a $47 camping product, right? And you do a short presentation on what the camping product is, what it does, why you need it, how it's gonna make your life easier, right? Very simple framework, and then you sell this product. Well, when you sell this product, instead of going to an app, to a thank you page, you would then go to what's called a sales page or a cart, right? Now that's where you put your customer information, you know, your name, your address, how much you want, where you want it to ship to, so on and so forth. Now, there's a few different things that you could do once you're at this stage, right? Once you're at the sales cart, you could do what's called an order bump, and I'm gonna put these in order. And then you could do an upsell, and then you could put a downsell. Now, I'll explain these in a second, but these were very difficult to do on websites. Some Shopify platforms and other platforms, they ended up having plugins, but then you gotta pay monthly to have all these plugins. You gotta manage multiple things. You gotta have a tech person, and it's just a disaster. With funnels, it's a lot easier to integrate and do in one place. So an order bump is when, here's your sales page, right? You're putting all your client information, here's the dollar amount, and then down here, there is a button where it says, get this one-time thing right now for this price, click to add to cart. So it's an order bump, which means you can click this button when you're checking out, and you can immediately increase the average cart value and the UPT. The units per transaction, it goes from 1, which is the camping thing, to maybe this bonus accessory or a second one for half off, right? Now, once they complete this step, then they go to the next step, which could be an upsell 1, and you could have an endless amount of upsells. Now, the rule of thumb is do not do over 3. Above 2 gets a little annoying. When you're doing upsells, you could also have a downsell. So what is an upsell? An upsell would be after they filled out the cart and they bought the thing and they chose the order bump or not, then you could add something else that they could buy, another accessory, another product that's complementary. And if they say no to the upsell, then it would take them to a downsell where you're selling them the exact same thing at a lower price. Now, typically the downsells and the upsells convert close because somebody will like the upsell and they'll take the upsell, or somebody will want the upsell and not take the upsell and see the downsell and see the last chance, get it for 30% off, and then it'll trigger that impulse. There's different types of buyers. You have impulse, you have necessity, you have logic-based buyers. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to cater in this funnel to all of the different types of buyers. If they're a logical buyer, during the VSL phase, you're going to teach them logic. You're going to teach them why they logically need the product. If they're an impulse-based buyer, they're gonna get triggered by the scarcity and the urgency and the good deals and the flash deals, right? So you have to look at all of the different types of buyers and try to fit this in. And this is why the funnels work good, because on a website, you're all over the place. You have the stuff everywhere. You're trying to get leads and then get them to contact your company, and then you're trying to sell products. And then when they do buy a product, they just buy the product, add it to cart, and that's it. It's very difficult to cross-promote. If you look at Amazon, like you guys know here on the channel, we're big on Amazon. Amazon and a lot of big companies actually study psychology. So when you look on Amazon, below every product, if you go and you type in, let's just say pumpkin carving kit, and then you're scrolling through and then you click a pumpkin carving kit, down below that product, you will see other customers also bought, frequently bought with, or other products you may like. There's several different products that Amazon's trying to cross-pollinate and promote to you because they know the likelihood of you buying these other products when it's easy and it's in front of you are significantly higher. Do not try to reinvent the wheel, but mimic success. If Amazon's spending millions and millions of dollars into development of their platform and their site, and we can do this within our marketing, try to figure out what they're doing, because chances are there's been a lot of money, a lot of research into what they're doing. So this is how two different types of funnels, why we use funnels over websites, and I feel that websites are dead, a majority of businesses, why websites are not converting as high as funnels and funnels convert higher, two different types of funnels, and then a little bit about conversion optimization when it comes to the sales end. We don't do too much about marketing, sales, digital marketing, stuff like that. If you enjoy these type of videos, down below, let me know in the comments. I read all the comments and we can make some more videos on funnels, digital marketing, conversion optimization, so on and so forth. Hey, by the way, if you're new to the channel or you're returning to this channel and you're not yet subscribed, our team told me like over 80% of you guys watch the channel and you're not subscribed. Hit the red subscribe button right now, please. It takes half a second for you to do, no energy, no time. Click the notification bell next to it, because every single week we're dropping new videos that are gonna help you increase your income, your impact, and your influence. I'll see you in the next video coming up right now.